All right, everyone, welcome back to the beautiful world of Icarus. That is right, I am back in. I know it's been a while. It feels like it's been about a century, but I mean, I think it's been about a month, which is still a pretty long time. Now, I think today is all about remembering how to even survive out here. I've kind of forgotten everything. Now, I did do a little bit of work on the workshop here. As you can see, we have a lovely grater right here. It's a crocodile trophy. And now I should probably change this. It's been a work in progress for a while. I think it's okay to officially name it the workshop. But anyway, let's jump in here. Let's see what's changed since we've last jumped in. Not a whole lot. Like I said, just a few small changes. Up here, I added some plants just for some greenery and just for some fun. I should probably add some probably on either side of these mounts. I think that would look pretty cool. But what else do we got going on? Oh, I added a few more mounts up here. And I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't think anything else has really changed. I didn't really change anything in the house. Oh, I did put a deer rug right here. Now today, like I said, it's honestly all about kind of relearning how to survive out here, because it really feels like it's been way longer than it really has. But I do have some plans. I want to make an upgraded machine, and we're going to put it up here. We're going to actually make use of this space up here. So I'm happy to finally start doing that. And the reason we have to put it up here is because it's going to be massive. So if we go into our tech tree really quick, and it's under tier 4 here, it is the Foundry. So that's going to require 2500 power, which I think we're going to be okay. We'll just probably have to do what we normally do and disconnect some things in order to get this thing running. Right now, I've got the generator running underneath here. If you don't know, I've got a generator down in our basement down here. And that produces, I think, 5000 power. Yeah. And I don't think it's really powering anything right now, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And now we got to figure out what we need. Oh yeah, I took the floor with the ladder here out just because it's a pain going up and down the ladder and trying to get through the little hole. So I just put some stairs here. I'll just have to jump up every time. It's really not a big deal. It makes things a little bit easier. But yeah, so we're going to need 5 titanium plates, 8 electronics, 15 concrete mix, 18 steel screws, and 5 glass. We've got most of that. Concrete should be easy. Electronics, I think we only need to make 2 more. And then we need 5 titanium plates. I just don't remember offhand how to make titanium plates. Do we need... No, there's composite paste in here. And carbon paste. Ah, here we go. We have to do it in the fabricator. We need 3 titanium ingots. And so we need 5, so we need 15 titanium ingots. Do we even have that? Nothing in the furnace. What about in here? We have 11 titanium ingots. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to do some mining, which is fine. That's what I had on the agenda already, because I need a bunch more iron, because we essentially have 0 at this point. I think I used the last bit that I had to make rifle rounds, so we've got 100, and then actually we have a few to spare, I think, in... What is this? It's not the fabricator, it's the machining bench. Look at that, I'm forgetting all the names of everything. It's... We'll get back into it. We'll get back into the swing of things. I'm excited to be back in here. But since we need to do some mining, what I was going to do is head out... wait, which way was I going to head out? South. I was going to head south, and we're going to pick up the thumper. And we're going to move that thumper all the way up here, kind of towards the corner of F9. Because there's like 4 or 5 caves over there, I think. Yeah, I believe there's 4 caves in this area. And I'm pretty sure we've mostly emptied them out. So we're going to have to bring the thumper over there, regenerate them. And what that's going to bring are some serious enemies, because in the past when we've used the thumper, we haven't really gotten like any crazy enemies. We've gotten the huge worms that come out of the ground. Apparently that's not the worst that there is. Because we weren't really regenerating that many nodes, we didn't get that hard of enemies. So I don't know, how difficult it's going to be, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to see if there's some extra food that's been cooked up. There is. So I'm going to grab that, and then also what I need is like that anti-poison paste. Is that what it is? Well, we are going to want this antibiotic pill, so in case we do get pneumonia, well, actually that'll protect us from getting it. But I thought I had some like anti-poison type stuff. Let me go check the house here. I should have something in storage. If not, we can craft it up. Let's jump in here. That's something that I need to do too, is I need to fill out this space. I haven't done anything with this ever since I did my big reconstruction. But let's check it out here. Is it in the herbalism bench? We've got stamina enhancement tonic, but we've got a bunch of anti-poison paste. Now that's if we get poisoned. This just reduces the amount of time that we stay poisoned. What we need is something to prevent it in the first place. And that is this anti-poison tonic. So we just need some charcoal and some poison paste. We should be able to craft up that poison paste. And we should have a ton of charcoal at this point. And I think maybe at some point we kind of expand our little animal enclosure. It's a little crowded in there for those two big guys. But that's if we've got time today. Okay, so to make poison paste, we need some spoiled meat and sulfur. Let's see how much poison, or I mean, spoiled meat we've got in here. We've got 35 for a total of 36. And then I think we've got a ton of sulfur up here. Yes, we do. We'll grab that, jump back into the mortar and pestle. How many can we make? We can make 19? Let's make 19. That'll take about 3 minutes, so I'm going to wait this out. And we'll grab the charcoal, and we will craft up some anti-poison pills. All right, so we've got 19 cooked up. We've already got 6 of them. Let's just grab... Well, we don't really need that much. I'll just grab 3 for now. That's actually probably too much, but can't be too careful. Now, the other thing I should probably remember to grab is the wire tool, because we're going to need to wire this thing up from... from pretty much all the way over here, all the way over to where all of those nodes are, or those caves are. And that's quite a ways away. So let's grab the electricity tool. Let's just throw this down here. And then I should probably make sure that the wiring's good now and the generator's on. Let's jump in here really quick. I'm going to swap out the biofuel can with a full one. Turn that bad boy on. Now I've got to figure out what's hooked up and what isn't. These are not. I think this is only taking 2,500. I think we're going to disconnect the textiles bench for now. And then, I don't know, I guess just head over there. I should be pretty well prepared. Like I said, I've got 100 bullets for my gun. My bow's in good condition. I actually don't have really any arrows for it, so we're going to rely pretty heavily on our gun, but that's okay. Let's make sure this is clear. There we go. And now, ultimately, I'm wondering, actually, if... I can't remember if this is also connected to the generator. I don't know. Let's run over to the thumper, and then we'll get that over in position. And I have a feeling, for some reason, it's not going to work because the electricity in this is a little bit finicky. But we'll find out here in a second. Oh, and you know what? I never mentioned why I wanted to make that big foundry. The reason I want to do that is because I actually want to upgrade my bow to a compound bow. And then from there, we're going to want to make composite arrows. So it's going to be a lot more expensive than just your regular bow and arrow. But I think it'll be worth it. Or at least I hope. I haven't even bothered looking at the damage. I just thought it would be cool to use. If it stinks, then we'll go back to the regular old-fashioned bow and arrow. But we've made it here. Let's go ahead and pick this bad boy up. Yeah, right now it's not connected, which I did not check to see if this was fully connected. I assume it's not. So I think I disconnected it right at the water wheel. So I'm going to have to run back really quick and make sure it's connected. And then I'll finish off the wiring all the way over in the spot where we're going to put the thumper. All right, I believe I've made it to a decent spot that may or may not cover everything with this thumper. I'm just going to put it down and just check out the radius here. Okay, so it covers... I think it covers all of the caves because I think there's one in this area, and then they're just kind of spread out in this area, but I'm pretty sure we're good to go here. Now, what I ended up doing is I changed my plans. I went back and got Lord Rutherford II, and I also decided to pick up the water wheel that I had already placed down. I wanted to make a second one. I didn't have the stuff for it, so I just picked up my current one and decided to bring it along with me. So now, ultimately, I'm just going to have to run back down because I didn't think of it at the time, and I have to place the water wheel down in this water, and then we can run wires all the way up here. It's way simpler than running wires all the way from the base, all the way through this river valley, all the way up here. It would not be worth it. It is getting dark. I might end up going into a cave and laying down my head for the night if I can get some resources, starting with probably a different animal because I just scared that one away. Yeah, I think that's the plan here. I'm going to put that water wheel down, come back up, try and sleep through the night, or just wait it out, and then I guess we'll get to thumping. And there we go. Okay, so it took me literally all night. It's now 6 in the morning, but I was able to get the water wheel down and connected to the thumper, and it looks like there is actually power running through it. But I wanted to make a little home here really quick for Lord Rutherford in case things get a little bit dicey. That way he'll have a little safe spot, or hopefully safe spot for the time being. It's going to be a little cramped, big guy, but listen, you're going to be a lot safer than I am out here. And now I was looking at the thumper here. Like I said, it's got power, but it's saying the risk level is low and there's only 49 nodes to regenerate. And I thought there was going to be a lot more. Maybe I didn't clear this out nearly as much as I thought. Either way, I suppose let's just turn this bad boy on. And oh my goodness, that always startles me. And let's try and take out some of these worms. Or I guess whatever comes, like apparently this wolf here. Okay, that's it. That ended up being super easy. Especially with the hunting rifle that we've got, we did a ton of damage. What are you doing here? Hey, the party's over, buddy. Oh, I said the party's over. Jeez. Well, I'm going to take out my taxidermy knife here and add another head to the workshop or even my cabin. Oh, hold on. We got some leftovers. All right, Lord Rutherford, let's get you out of this little box here. Now, I think, where are we at here? Let's check out the map. I think there's a cave down here. I know there's a couple of them that are just straight up underground. I think you might have to get to one by jumping down into some water, and then it's underneath the water. But let's check this one out first and see if there's anything over here. All right, here it is. Looks like we're gonna have to pickaxe our way in. All right, guys, where you at? You know what? I'm taking my gun out for this. It's actually pretty low health, which I'm not a fan of, but we won't have to use it a whole lot. One down. All right, where's the rest of you? Two. Oh, this is a big cave. Okay, so there's gonna be a few more here. Where you guys at? Here's one. Dead one. Another dead one. I think there's gonna be one that pops up here. Yep. All right. Oh. We're in the dark. I can't see anything. Do I have enough stuff for a torch? Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's get back here. Take a drink of water while we jump up. I'm gonna try and clear all the worms up before I start mining. Otherwise, they're just a nuisance. All right, now I think there's probably 2 or 3 more over here, right? Hello? Well, looks like I gotta get a little bit closer. Apparently me yelling doesn't do anything. Okay, we got a couple. 1 and 2. All right, any more? Let's go over here. Don't think any's gonna come out of there. I think we might be okay. Oh, I heard one. There he is. Now he's dead. All right, now the cave should be clear, so... Wow, there's a lot of nodes. I should have brought my... I already forgot what he was. I can't remember the ice buffalo. I'm gonna call him the ice buffalo. His name's Harry, but I should have brought him. But it takes so long because he's so unbelievably slow. But either way, I'm gonna stock up as much as I can, and then we will head back to base. All right, we have made it back safe and sound, and we actually came back with quite a bit of iron that I've been cooking up for a little bit, as well as a bunch of copper, and then I have 15 titanium ingot cooked up, and then I think I've got, how much more? We've got 28 more here in our storage. So, we came out ahead there. It actually took quite some time to get back because I was severely overweight. I actually had to dump my thumper off like a little bit of ways away from the base here, but I'll go back and get that later. But if you look behind me, you'll notice there's a little bit more greenery. I decided to add some planters up there. It just adds some more color to the workshop here. I think it looks pretty good. I kind of like it. I'm sure I'll be adding a lot more throughout the cabin and throughout the workshop at some point, but I think I'm done for a little while. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But let's go over to the fabricator here and let's make some titanium plates. So let's cook up all 5 of those that we need. And now just looking at the blueprints here, we need 2 more electronics, some concrete mix, steel screws, and glass. What do we got for concrete mix? We have plenty. So let me just grab half of that and then half the steel screws. Jump over here and grab some of the glass, which we definitely have plenty of. And then electronics. What do we need to make those again? We need some more epoxy and some copper wire. That we should actually be able to make pretty quickly. I'll grab 20 copper ingot, and then I made a bunch of epoxy at one point, so I'll grab half that stack. Let's go back over here, craft up a bunch of copper wire. And it looks like we do need a little bit of gold wire, and then we can make 2 electronics. And there we go. So now let's jump back over to the fabricator here, and look at that, we can craft up the foundry. It'll only take 3 seconds, and boom. Okay, so this thing, yeah, it is an absolute beast. Okay, so let's bring it up here. I'm so glad we have room for this. It is going to be the main centerpiece up here, isn't it? All right, let's try and line this up as center as possible and put her down. And look at that. Okay, so this is going to require, how much was it? 2,500. Oh, whoops. I just harvested one of my gorse flowers down here while I was trying to open up the menu for the foundry. But yeah, it does require 2,500 power, so let's go and grab... Wait, do we have our electric tool here? We do. Okay. Now I want to try and wire this so it's subtle. So let's try and run this over here. And then I'm going to run all the way to the back of the base. So that way we can run it outside and down below. And then we can connect it to the generator. Okay, so let's bring this here. Here. Down here. And then I really need a door back here. Did I make one over here? No, I didn't. Okay, well, to make things a little bit quicker, let's just break this wall really quick. Put that down. Now, these wires are an absolute cluster. Let me turn my light on here. I don't know if some of these wires are connected to the generator or if they're connected to the solar panel and windmills. I think I'm going to take the safe route and make sure I connect to the one that's connected to the generator. Okay. Now, let's go back outside or upstairs. And let's see if it's actually connected. It's not going to have... Oh, wait. It is going to have enough power. Okay. So now we can make that compound bow. We need 18 composites, 16 aluminum ingot, which I think we have. Another 8 carbon fiber. So let's grab some aluminum ore out of storage, and let's put that front and center so that starts getting cooked up. We just need one more, but we'll cook up a few in order to have some extra. And it looks like we have 20 total composite paste that we can cook up, so that's going to take a minute. And then, oh, wait. I need to connect this to power. Oh, shoot. Which means we're going to have to, I think, disconnect the textiles bench. No, that's already disconnected. I think we're using up all 5,000 power, but you know what? Let's just try and connect it here really quick and see what happens. Let's go up here and connect. Okay, so no. So the two things that we have taking up all 5,000 power is the foundry and now this little guy, the material processor. All right, there we go. Now we're cooking it up. So that's going to take, yeah, just over a minute to cook up all 20 of those. And then once those are cooked up, we can smelt them down into just regular composites. And then what was the last few pieces we need? Carbon fiber. We have any in here? No. We need some silica and organic resin. Oh, we're going to need some more aluminum ingot. Let's go ahead and cook up everything we've got. Well, not everything. We've got 100. Let's try and cook up 50. We'll grab what we've already cooked up in there. All right, let's grab some silica here. And then we're going to need some wood, which I've got a little stash back here. I think I've showed you guys that before. But then let's just make 100 organic resin. That'll take another minute and a half. So we've got everything cooking up. It's all kind of coming together. Then we're going to be able to make the compound bow. But we also need to make composite arrows, which means we need more composites than I just realized. But the good thing is that it makes 5 at a time. So we need 1 composite, 2 steel screws per 5 arrows. Let's see here. I think we need more platinum ore. We've got 61. Let's grab 30. And let's not cook up all of our platinum ore. At least not right now. And we can make another 39 composite paste. So let's go ahead and do that too. Let's grab what we already cooked up, which is 20. And then, oh shoot, we're going to have to hook this up too in order to make the composites. So I'm going to have to disconnect this guy. Because for some reason, even though this isn't running, as long as it's connected, it's using up that 2500 power. So I really hope they fix that. But at least for now, we should be able to just disconnect it from right there. And then let's hook it up right here. Go down here, and I think that should be good. Sorry, I know it's really dark. Okay, it is getting the power that it needs. So let's go ahead and throw all the composite paste in here. Activate that, and there we go. All right, now back at the mortar and pestle, we're able to make 21 carbon paste. I think we needed, what was it, 18? No, 8. Okay, so yeah, we're making way more than we actually need. We've already got 3. Let's let this cook up a couple more. There we go. And then we can just throw these in here too, and that'll also cook up the carbon fiber once it's done with the composites. And now, while I wait for everything to kind of cook up and craft, a few of you guys have let me know that if I want to actually use one of my upgraded suits that I bought and paid for, I need to actually leave this world. I need to leave in my dropship and then equip it back at the station and then come back down. Now, what makes me nervous about that is that in the past, whenever you left your world, you lost it. It was gone. And so I don't know if that's still the case, or with this open world, I'm able to actually still do that. I don't know if one person told me, I thought they might have been messing with me just to see if I would do it. But then I heard it from a second person, I think even a third person. So I'm considering doing that. I don't know if I'll do that today. If I do that, I'm going to take precautions beforehand to make sure that we don't lose our world. But for now, I'm just going to take the basic suit that I have. It would just be nice to have an extra food slot and an extra water slot. That way that frees up a slot down below here. And then we don't really have to worry about constantly topping off our food and water. But it looks like our stuff is all finished here. Let me grab the carbon fiber and the composites. And then let's just disconnect this. Wait, actually, I think I want that still connected. Let me reconnect that here. There we go, because we're going to want to cook up all of these composites as well. All right, let's throw those in here. Okay, here we go. I've got the power hooked up. We have enough stuff for the compound bow. Let's get that bad boy crafted up, and let's see how many of the composite arrows we can make. 22 times 5? Like over 100, I think? Yeah, that's 110 arrows. You know what? Screw it. Let's just use all of our resources. Let's make them. Let's get them crafted up. And that is extremely quick. Let's grab just 100 right now. Just 100. And let's swap out our recurve with the compound. Okay, let's check this bad boy out. Okay, this thing looks pretty sick. I think it looks really cool. Wait, I don't want the bone arrows. I want the composite arrows. Oh, yeah. We have moved on into a new technological stage. These things look amazing. I'm just going to shoot one for fun. It did 190 damage. Not bad. Let me repair this here. Okay, sweet. What else can we make with this thing right now? Yeah, it looks like kind of all the other stuff that we can make. It's just, I'm sure this one crafts them up a lot faster. So, sweet. Now, the trouble is, every time I try to interact with the Foundry, it ends up pulling the plants from right underneath it, underneath the floor. So it's kind of a little tricky process. I don't really know how to fix that besides just removing the plants down there. I guess I can. I just kind of liked how they look. Or apparently I could just jump every time. All right, either way, we have made a massive upgrade and I'm really excited for that. But another upgrade I wanted to do is on my torch. So my torch is constantly going out. It lasts quite a while for the most part, but I'm hoping that the lantern that I unlocked will last even longer. So that's going to require some animal fat, epoxy, rope, and iron ingot. We should have most of that stuff. What did I do with all my epoxy? Did I bring it all the way over here? It's not in there. All right, I found some epoxy in my glassworking bench, and then I've got a bunch of rope in my textiles bench. And then what else did I need here? I needed some iron ingot and animal fat. I'm pretty sure I've got a bunch of animal fat over in the cabin. All right, let's check it out here. Do I have any fat? Oh, yeah, I've got, well, not loads of fat. I was going to say I have so much, but I've got 40. I'm about to use a little bit now. So let's head back to the workshop here. And I think we've got everything we need to craft up the lantern. There we go. We've got it crafted up. Let's see how this compares to our current light. Okay. Yeah, it seems fine. I don't know if I notice a difference here. I'm going to shut the lights off in the workshop. Okay. So this is with most of the lights off here. I'm going to go to the darker area. Okay. It provides a solid area of light. That's really good. Now let's check out the wood torch that I've been using. Oh yeah, the lantern is actually a little bit better. Not like significantly, but like I can't see those plants back there with my regular torch here. But if I grab my lantern, I can actually see the entire back wall. So that's actually really good. I like that. Now the question is how long does this thing last? And how do we refill it? Do we just need the animal fat? Oh, yes. So we just use the repair option. We just need one animal fat. Okay, sweet. That makes it really easy. All right, so I'm just going to continue doing some housekeeping, offload some of my things into storage. I'm going to wait out this storm. It doesn't have much longer. And then the sunlight should come out. And then I think the next step is we have to make here. Actually, let me get out of that. Is we want to upgrade our little contact device. Not little, but we need the encrypted satellite upgrade. And I don't know how expensive that is. I have a feeling it's going to be very expensive. Okay, so that's going to take 25 glass, 30 more composites, 150 platinum sheaths, and 20 titanium plates. I think we actually have almost all the titanium plates and composites, but my goodness, 150 platinum sheaths? Uh-oh, there's a crocodile attacking my workshop here. I guess we can use this opportunity to test out our new compound boat. Get out of there, buddy. 189 damage? Not bad. Ow, we got a second one. Oh, let's not get in the water. This is a bad spot to be in with crocs. Aw, look who's stuck down there. You fool. That one's dead. Oh, I missed that. Wait, no, he's not dead. But I got him. Now he's dead. 821 damage with the critical shot. Come back over here. Quit jumping around. There we go. I'm going to use my taxidermy knife on these guys. That way I can get their heads. I can mount them up as trophies. Use them as a warning for the rest of the crocs not to do that to me. All right, let's go ahead and throw those heads in there. I have just a bunch of random stuff on me. I still got to offload. Let's check out our storage here. Yeah, we have 19 composites. We just need one more. Do we have... No, we don't have any more. Just need a couple iron ore and one platinum ore. Uh-oh. We don't have any iron ore. I cooked it all up. What was I doing? No. Oh, man. Do I have any extra in here? Oh, I've got plenty. Okay. No, we're good. Then one platinum ore. Let's just make one composite paste here. Grab that. Get this cooked up. And then we'll have 20. And then... How many platinum sheaths did it require? 150? How do we even make those? You need a bunch of platinum ingot, which I think we actually have a little bit of, and it makes 4 at a time. So if we need 150, we need like 38 platinum ingot. How much do we got in here? Oh, we have plenty. Let me grab 40 here, and we'll get these crafted up, and I think we'll have pretty much everything. We do need to make more electronics, though. So let's grab all the epoxy we've got. I don't know if we're going to have enough for, I think it was either 6 or 8 electronics is what we needed. Oh, I just leveled up again. 5 electronics. What are we short on? We need more copper wire, and I think that's it. Let's grab 30 copper. Let's max out the copper wire. And these are going to take a couple minutes to all cook up. And let's go ahead and grab the 25 glass that we're going to need. I'm going to grab some extra gold because we need to make some more gold wire. Let's max that out. Oh boy, I am running out of space. Let's drop those sticks out of there. What can we kind of move out? I think it should be good because it's going to use the copper to make more copper wire. And it's going to free up some space there. And now that the platinum sheaths are all cooked up, let's grab a bunch of those. I think we've got enough. We should. I think I did the math right. I normally don't, but I think I got it right this time. But we're going to cook up the rest of these wires, and then we're going to make another electronic. And then I think we will have everything we need in order to make the encrypted satellite. All right, we need 3 more titanium plates, which I think it costs 3 titanium each. That's so expensive. So we need 9 total. Let's grab those. Let's head back over here. Let's make 3. That'll take about 23 seconds, and then I think we'll have everything we need. No, I miscalculated. We need 10 more composites. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm telling you, me and math are not good. I'll grab some iron ore and some platinum ore, and we'll craft up 10 more composite paste, and then I think we'll have everything we need to make the encrypted satellite. It's been a lot of crafting lately. But once I get this encrypted satellite done, we're going to be able to do some specialized missions. I don't think I ever explained why I wanted to do that besides just upgrading the contact device. But upgrading this contact device with this encrypted satellite is going to allow us to do some better missions. Or I think for some unique currency. I can't remember what it's called. I'll figure it out when we get there. I'm just winging it. I'm always winging it. And boom. Okay. Head over to the fabricator here, and there we go. We've got enough. Let's craft this bad boy up. It's going to take about a minute and a half, and then we're going to be able to upgrade the contact device. I think when we upgrade it, it's going to look all different than it does now. Here, let me turn off my lantern. But yeah, I think this is going to look a little bit different. It's probably going to look like the satellite device once I put it in. I'm not sure. And 3, 2, 1, we've got the satellite. All right, let's head over here. Let's throw it. Sure, hold on. Let me put it down in my little hotbar down here, and then I think I can throw it in here. There we go. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Okay. Oh, it moves. And it's kind of phasing through my base here. Let me pick it up. I'll move it forward a little bit. It's going to bug me otherwise. Uh-oh. Oh, it takes out the upgrades with it. All right, let's place this a little bit more centered. And it pushed me off the railing. Let's go back up there and do a couple more upgrades. There's 1 and there's 2. There we go. Dang, this thing is a beast. All right, so now the operations that we can do now are these purple ones. We weren't able to do that until we upgraded it with the satellite. So this is not only going to give us the 300, I think, Ren? Is that what it was called? I don't know, the 300 credits. Now it's going to give us 100 exotics with this specific mission. So this one specifically is eliminating hostile wildlife. What about this one? This one's survey for new drop sites. This just gives us 500 credits. What else do we got here? Some of the other ones are locked until I actually do the operations before that. We've got an easy one here that just says prepare a luxury feast, which seems kind of interesting. I don't know why. I know the other ones are obviously going to be more difficult. This one says construct plating for research station protection. That one, I'm guessing we're probably just going to need to stockpile a bunch of resources and craft things. This one, where it's exterminate hostile wildlife, so I assume it's going to be just an onslaught of dangerous animals coming in. We've done that 100 times before. I'll probably do that at some point. And then there is this one. Exterminate and research the native scorpion. Now, if you saw the last episode, which was quite a while ago, I know, we had taken out a massive scorpion in one of the snow biomes. I don't know if that's this one. Judging by the little picture, it looks like it wants us to go into the desert biome, but I don't know if that's exactly accurate. I think just for fun, we just got back in after taking so much time off. I say we don't push ourselves too hard on this. I say we prepare a luxury feast. It sounds kind of fun. We get 50 credits and 100 exotics. Let's go ahead and take that one. All right, so it's saying stock the ship as requested by the client, which means we have to travel to the map location. Now, where is that at? No, really, where's that at? Oh, it's all the way over here. I guess the nice thing about that is we have opened up some caves that allow us to take some shortcuts. It's still going to take us a little while to get over there. And I have no clue what we're going to need. It's not even going to tell us what we need until we get over there. I'm guessing it's going to be hunting some wildlife, and that's what the feast is going to entail. But I guess we'll find out when we do that. But before I do that, I want to offload what I've got in my inventory. Maybe stock up a little bit. Do I have any extra gunpowder? I've got 7, which means I don't think we have enough to make any more ammo, do we? No, we need 8 total. Okay, well, yeah, let me offload some things, prepare a little bit, get some extra food, get some extra water, and then we will move off to the mission location and see what we got to do. All right, I am just coming up on the location that we're supposed to be at for further info. I'm gonna have to take this wolf out quick, and he is dead. Now, I don't think I'm very well prepared for this. I didn't really bring a whole lot, but I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing, so I don't really know what to bring. And it looks like our package has arrived. All right, let's go check that thing out. See what we gotta grab out of here. Nothing. This is where we gotta drop everything. So we need 200 refined wood, 20 refined gold, 15 platinum. What? Oh my goodness. We need platinum weave, meat pie, vegetable pie, fruit pie, tea leaves, coffee beans, cocoa, mature coconut, and 40 Arctic pelt. I thought this was gonna be easy. This is an absurd amount of items that we need and stuff that I've never even made before. This vegetable pie, fruit pie, mature coconut. I'm guessing we have to go to a different biome for that? So we had to travel all the way across the map just to get to this drop ship, just so that we have to go all the way back to our cabin to grab and craft a bunch of these things, as well as harvest a bunch of all these random fruits and veggies. This is just absolutely absurd. I probably need certain things from the kitchen in order to craft some of these things. I have the regular kitchen bench, but I'm wondering if we need some kind of upgraded kitchen cooker or something. Yeah, there is the marble kitchen bench. Looks like all that does is increases the crafting speed, so maybe we don't quite need that. Okay, well, it is getting late here. Let me just put up a little base really quick, and we'll sleep through the night so it's not dark while we try and do some of these things. We're right on the edge of 2 biomes, the snow biome and forest. So I'm wondering if we can at least get some of the things that we need after I kill this wolf. Oh gosh, I'm missing. And you're dead. Okay, I think I just lost 2 of my arrows because I don't think I'm going to get those back. Yeah, I'm going to put a little base down here, sleep through the night, and then we'll do a little bit of foraging. See what we can find in these areas and throw it in the drop ship. And then I guess we're going to have to run all the way back because there's no way we can make platinum weave or refined wood without really setting up an entirely new base over here and spending a bunch of time doing that. All right, I slept through the night. I made a little base here. I even made a crafting table, a couple of storage boxes, and a stone pile because I tried to hide from a snowstorm inside of a large boulder, and I ended up hitting that 1% chance that destroyed the whole thing, and it put like 500 or 600 stone in my inventory. I dropped most of it, but Let's see what we can find around here. We need to find coffee beans, cocoa, tea leaves. Let's see if we can find some of that stuff. And you know what? I do have a bone sickle. I think the iron one would probably give us a little bit more, but this is what we've got. So this is what I'm using. Okay, so I got 11 coffee beans from 2 different plants using the sickle. This might take a little while because they're not, well, I was just about to say they're not super common. Oh, that's soybeans. I don't need that. But there are a few plants around here. My backpack's full. I want to make sure that I don't drop any. That's the last thing I need, is to harvest everything around here and not actually get anything from it. Okay, well, I'm going to keep searching for this stuff, and then I have a feeling we're going to have to run back all the way back to our cabin, and then we can craft up the rest of the stuff and bring it back over here. All right, well, I did a little bit of searching, a little bit of harvesting, and I found over 100 coffee beans. I got 47 tea leaves and 20 cocoa, and that's about it. And I'll be honest, I don't really want to continue, at least not in this area. I thought this was going to be a quick and easy mission just to kind of ease ourselves back into Icarus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run all the way back to the base, and I say we just have a little bit of fun. Maybe we add on to the cabin or the workshop or something, build something creative. Because going around and harvesting all these different things, it's not really doing it for me right now. On top of that, I believe I'm pretty low on oxygen. Yeah, I am. I've got some extra oxide on me just in case. I should be just fine, but I need an excuse to go back to the cabin. Okay, give me a break here. So yeah, let's head back. Let's go figure out something to build. I think we should do that. It's been a while since I built something actually interesting. You know, we've got the little farm going, which I haven't really touched too much unless I need to feed my animals. Then I've also got my nice little fishing dock. Then I've also got the nice animal enclosure. Like I said, I do need to expand that, so maybe that's one of the things that we do. But I say we do something fun, really kind of add some personality to the cabin on the lake. So yeah, I'm going to close up this mission screen. The mission's still active. We can do that whenever. We can do it as we go along here. So it's not gone forever. I haven't abandoned it. But yeah, let's head back to the cabin and let's have some fun. All right, I have finally made it back. It took quite some time because I went to 2 separate wrong caves before I found the right one. And it looks like part of our cabin has been destroyed, even these steps right here. Let's go ahead and do some repairs quick. That's the problem with these internal wood walls. They don't stand up to storms very well. So I'm repairing them quite frequently. There is kind of a trick I could do is I could put like a kind of a glass, like the half slanted glass pieces along the edge. And I think that kind of protects the walls themselves. But I don't know. I think I tried that before and I didn't really like the look. So I've just been resorting to repairing it more often than not. And that means this has got to be repaired as well. Oh yeah, I threw a buffalo head up there too. I don't know. I kind of like it. But I did do some mining. I was hiding in a cave for a little bit in order to avoid a storm. So I got some precious metals. I got some platinum, titanium, and gold. I'm not going to cook them up right now in case I need some of them. And then I collected a bunch of animal heads along the way. And by collected animal heads, I mean I killed a bunch of animals and took their heads off. But I did it so we can kind of spice up the place. We can add some special mounts, which I need some refined wood for. So grab that. Throw that in there. So we can make a camoid trophy. We can make a cougar trophy. What else we got? The antelope and the zebra. And there's a ton of different mounts we can make. Some of them we can't in this world. We have to be on Prometheus because they've got the special animals. Like this drac, for example. But we can make a lot of cool ones. So let's throw all of these heads in there. And let's make an antelope trophy. Then we'll make a zebra trophy. Oh yeah, and then I also have the hyena that we can craft up too. All right, it is a new day. The storm is just coming to an end. The sun is coming out. And what I think I'm going to do to start is just something simple. Is I'm going to try and build a little ramp up top here. I don't know if this is going to work. Ah, it might. Here we go. Let's jump up. And then let's see if we can put a little bit of lighting up here. Going to be subtle. Please do not comment on the fact that this is not perfectly parallel. I know, but you can't tell from down below. Let's put these here. Let's turn that on. And let's turn that on. You won't be able to see it very well during the daytime, but oh, it kind of adds a nice little glow. Yeah, you can't really tell, like I said, during the daytime, but I think it'll look nice at night. And if I've got room up here, oh, I don't have any room below the mounts there. I was going to add maybe a couple more. Do we have any more? Let's make these small little lamps. Let's see what we can do. For some reason it's not. Oh, my water's not working. Is that because our pumps aren't running? Yes, that's because we don't have enough power. We need 2,000 power for both of them combined, which our water wheel should be doing. I reconnected the water wheel. Do we have your electricity tool? No, let's go and grab that quick. I reconnected the water wheel and I thought it was working, but apparently, oh, I see why. It's been a little while since I've cleaned it out. Yep, it's completely maxed out. There we go. So now it's providing power. So let's run back and now we should be good to go. Aha, there we go. Okay. So let's make these little lamps here. Let's put these down in the hotbar. And I don't think I'm going to be able to connect them, or not connect them, but place them because these planters are here. Oh, we can kind of place them on top. I wanted to create like a little bit of an underglow. So maybe I try and place one right here. Turn that on. And then, wait. Hold on, I want to see what these look like. We got the blue one on the right up here and the yellow on the left. Let's swap them on this side, or on this level. And I accidentally picked up the crop plot instead. Okay, crop plot put down, watermelon replaced. Now let's give this another shot. Okay. Again, we won't really be able to see the effects of that until it gets to be a little bit darker, but I think that'll look kind of cool. Now, before we go any further, I gotta do some repairs because that storm absolutely ripped apart my little tower here. There we go. That's all fixed up. Now, what is the plan? What building do we want to build today? Oh, wait. Yeah, I gotta I gotta explain this. I have to take these out. Oh yeah, I built a little shelf down here too because I put a little geode lamp right there too. But I had to take the ceiling pieces out because every time I tried to place a crop plot on the other side of this wall where that little shelf is, it would lock onto these pieces here. So that was a pain. But we're good to go now. Now, I'm thinking about doing like a little bit of a gazebo type thing. I don't have any more room on my little island, and I was thinking about putting it maybe off to the left, kind of fill up the space over here, but I don't know. I kind of want to just put it dead center right in this area, because that way it's a little bit closer to the cabin. It makes a little bit more sense. Wait, let's double check. I want to double check how much space we actually have over here, but I'm pretty sure we've taken up the entire island. Yeah, we have. So I say a gazebo right in this area, except I have no clue how to make one. I don't know what the building pieces are going to look like for that, because gazebos are usually kind of circular, and I don't really think we've got circular type pieces. All right, so I don't know if I love or hate this thing. It is so janky, it is so goofy, but hey, it's kind of circular. Or not kind of, it definitely is. Look at this. So this took a ton of concrete beams, and then of course just some wooden beams. Virtually this entire thing outside of the ceiling and these stairs right here are made of beams. Now, you know what? I think I'm gonna remove these outside kind of, I don't even know what you would call them. I was trying to make kind of like a vortex type look, but I think it would look better, a little bit cleaner. I need to find a way to kind of pull this thing together. What I ended up doing is I ended up using some wires to make it look like string lights almost. And I just have one light in the dead center there. And obviously you can't really see it that well during the daytime. And then I made the glass ceiling in kind of a funny shape, almost like a star type shape. And again, not sure if I love or hate it. I might just take off that glass ceiling. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a way to be able to try and, see, this happened to me before too. Basically, some of the beams just disappeared. But let me go ahead and replace them quick. So this is going to be kind of tricky, because each of these are manually placed so that they're not like snapped in place. That's why it was so difficult. And you can tell they're all overlapping each other. It was a very long, difficult process, and it required a ton of patience. But we've got that concrete beam down. Now we should be able to place that right there. Okay, now the floor is good. I was gonna have all concrete flooring, but the problem with that is you see how this is kind of like glitchy? It's because they're phased together. And when I did that with concrete on the circle area on the inside, it did the same thing, but times 10. It almost made me motion sick looking at it. But for some reason, the wood doesn't do that. I don't know. It was fun. It was fun, like messing with the building and trying to figure out how to do this. I don't know how much I actually included in my little montage there, but I promise you it was not easy, and it took a lot of thought process. And I know there's a way where I could definitely make it look a lot better. I could probably get some kind of walls on here. But the building right now just isn't there in Icarus right now. Hopefully in the future, there's going to be some more creativity, more different options to choose from so that we can do more creative builds like this. But what I suppose this is missing is some furniture. So I say we get some of that crafted up. The base has taken a little bit of a beating. I've been through several storms. So I don't know if you noticed, that was a little bit charred. And at one point, all of these were charred until I replaced them. And there's this part that's charred in here too. Can I fix that? I can. Okay. And then also, I was charred at one point. That's because I got struck by lightning, set myself on fire, didn't have a fire whacker. I dropped my compound bow, ran inside to get supplies to make a fire whacker, set the floor on fire in the process, put the fire out on the floor, came back outside, looked for my crossbow, and it was just gone. So all that time and energy we put into making that crossbow, it's just gone now. Or compound bow, sorry. But that's okay. We can make another one. It shouldn't be too difficult. But anyway, let's get back to the furniture. Let's go to the decoration bench here. So I did unlock some of like the brutalist type furniture. So I kind of want to try that out. It's going to be outside, and, you know, to withstand the weather, concrete's going to be one of the best options out there. So I say we grab some concrete mix and probably some more leather and see what we can craft up. Okay, I know I know this looks goofy, and it's really hard placing furniture on all of these different posts because it starts to go at an angle because they're rounded, and I don't like the look of this furniture. At least not out here on the patio, or not patio, the gazebo. So I'm gonna pick all this stuff up here really quick, and I think we're gonna go with some rustic furniture instead. All right, I've got a few crafted up here, so let's check it out, see how it all looks. So put this off at an angle here. Put a chair, let's put it right here. A little end table in between. And then I do still have my candle, the brutalist candlestick. It's not going to take up much space on there. And a little stool right there. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Do we have any? No, we don't have any wood. I'm gonna go grab some wood here really quick. Let me get some out of here. Nope, that's empty too. How about here? There we go. I just want to see how it looks with the fire on. Go ahead and activate that, and hopefully it doesn't start this entire base of the gazebo on fire. You know what? That doesn't look too bad. I don't know what it is. I think it's just kind of cool. I wish I could have put some walls on here, but with the way that building is here in Icarus, it just doesn't work. Yeah, now we got a cozy... Uh-oh. Oh. Thought I was in the fire for a second. But yeah, now we got a cozy little campfire in our nice cozy little gazebo. Kind of cozy. I don't know. It's kind of open. Again, not sure how I feel about it. You guys let me know. I really don't know how I feel. I'd spent way too much time on it, but I learned a lot, and it made me be really creative when it comes to building. So I think in the future, we can build some really cool things. Oh, and just a little update. As I was mining a bunch for like the silica and the stone and things like that, I brought out my tusker. I remember what those things are called now. My tusker named Harry. And I came back and I was letting him hang out just kind of outside the base. And I was doing my own thing inside the workshop, crafting up a bunch of concrete pillars and stuff for the gazebo. And I didn't realize it, but there was a croc. The croc came, he saw my tusker, and he absolutely destroyed him. So that's one more pet of mine that has ran away. No, I don't know. I have the worst luck. And at the same time, I just wasn't paying attention to him. I should have brought him back into his little enclosure, but I didn't. But in the meantime, I still ended up raising another bison to kind of replace Harry. And this guy, what was his name here? Oh, yes, it is Aristotle. That was the generated name. And these guys are hungry and thirsty. Well, this guy's thirsty. I should probably fill up his water. And yeah, but I'm going to wait till nighttime. I want to show you guys the inside of the base. I want to see this gazebo at night too. And yeah, I'm going to finish kind of some housekeeping stuff here, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, nighttime is here. A severe lightning storm just passed, and our base survived. Luckily, so far, we have not been struck by lightning. Well, the bases have not been struck by lightning. I think I've been struck 2 or 3 times now, but that's besides the point. Everything's still standing. So I want to go inside and show you guys what it all looks like. You can kind of see the gazebo off to my left there with the light on. We'll check that out in a second, but I really want to show you the inside as well. All right, let's head in here. I'm going to turn off my light. Let's turn off this light too. It kind of goes inside. The light bleeds indoors. All right, so let me turn off ceiling lights here. Gonna get a little bit dark. And there we go. So I did add a couple stones around here. Add some nice glow. It doesn't really light the, what is that? Bear, that's what it is. See, I can't even see it. Doesn't really light that up. I added one more on the ground there for some, I guess, ambient lighting. I don't know. Either way, oh, let me shut off these ones too. And I think I just picked a bush in the back of on the other side of the wall there, but let's check this out. I don't know why. I think that looks so cool. I love the different lights. It's almost like just RGB lighting out here in the middle of Icarus. And I think it just looks super cool. Like I said, I love the fact that I added all these plants up on these shelves, because I think that just ended up looking really good overall. Adding that greenery into this kind of modern industrial look, I think just really makes it all kind of come together. So let me turn the rest of these lights on here. And, well, I don't really need to go upstairs. We've got the Foundry up here. It's nice and bright. We're going to have to fill the rest of that out at some point. All right, let's go out here. Let's check out the gazebo. That looks pretty good. This is my first time seeing it at night. Again, not sure how I feel about it. It's definitely got that industrial vibe, because I use the aluminum beams and then the concrete beams. And then you come up here and it's kind of the warm, cozy, wooden kind of aesthetics. And I don't know. I really enjoy it. Let me turn off this light though. And then let's turn on the campfire. Oh, there we go. That's where the real cozy lighting comes in. Here, let's grab a seat here. I really enjoy this. I'm pretty happy with the gazebo. I know I could have done better. I could have gone simpler and kind of gone the boring route, but I didn't want to do that. Figured I'd test my creativity here, and I think it came out okay. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. We made some good progress. We had a lot of fun. This might be a little bit shorter. I don't know how long this episode's going to be, but like I said, it was all about just kind of getting back into the grind of Icarus. And doing that, it just reminded me of how much fun I have out here. But we made some good progress. We made the compound bow. We got struck by lightning. We lost the compound bow. We made the Foundry. We've got this awesome gazebo. We lost Harry the Tusker. Rest in peace. I mean, obviously he ran away. I didn't lose him. He's still alive. He's free now. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys did too. Let me know if you did. Throw a like on the video. Subscribe if you want to see some more. Share the video if you want. And make sure you come back for the next one. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Later.